Well, you can tell that summer is approaching. My phone crashed as I was getting through my list. But you know what? I'm glad it did crash because I had to turn the air conditioner on. There was papers above here, ownership papers that were sent here a while ago, and More Than You Know and Mo Power Baby. Problem is, those horses aren't on this list, which is ridiculous. Mo Power Baby looked as good as any horse on the track yesterday. We were talking about Tailgate Buzz. I'll get back to him in a second. Mo Power Baby has looked as good as any horse on the track the last 3 weeks. She came first over and won handily yesterday. Very, very nice filly. More Than You Know, I trained on Wednesday, thought was awesome. Johnny said he was great yesterday and finished up, or not yesterday. He was great on Wednesday. We castrated him on Thursday. Now, I was toying with the idea of not castrating him. When did Johnny go? The last Saturday, right. But at the end of the day, he was scheduled, and there's no reason not to. So More Than You Know was castrated, and Mo Power Baby just looks fantastic. So two horses. I knew this list was light. Two horses that look great, and I hadn't marked them. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm giving More Than You Know an A- and Mo Power Baby an A+, because she looks very good. This is an Indiana-bred trotting filly. Now back to the original list, Tailgate Buzz. As I said, when I looked at Tailgate Buzz, I staked him in Pennsylvania and a couple little things, and we had a couple of clients, Marco, and one of them had sent me a message and said, hey, little light on the staking with this guy, aren't we? And I said, no, I don't think so. I think he said, well, you have Fashion Presidente. And honestly, I had held them in the very similar regard, Fashion Presidente and Tailgate Buzz, and they certainly didn't look in the same regard yesterday. Fashion Presidente was sick last week, so we'll give him a mulligan in that regard, but Tailgate Buzz just looks powerful on the track now. So I made some additions to the staking on Tailgate Buzz, I put him in the Yonkers Trot. Now I want to look at the proximity of the staking this year to the Yonkers Trot, but at the same time, this is a horse. Tipsy and Dixie was a great horse for us. Keep your eyes on Taiwan On. She looks fantastic, and Tailgate Buzz just looks really, really good also. So I did, for Marco and other clients out there, I did make some additions to Tailgate Buzz's staking. I put him as a 3-year-old in the Yonkers Trot. I added him to the Champlain here in Ontario, which is after the Sire Stakes, and I think I paid him into one more stake. Probably the one at the Meadows, what's it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, he is paid into some additional stakes now. Twin Cedars All-Star, this guy's got to do more. He looks like he's trotting better. We'll give him time to get the proper stamina and speed into him, but he needs to get his head on straight. This horse has been shying away from things for far, far, far too long, and really needs to start putting it all together. So we'll see how Twin Cedars All-Star looks in the coming weeks. Una Madonna, damnedest thing, she lost a shoe yesterday. We tried to put it back on, went out the track, and she was still a little tender on that foot, so we just said, enough. Just put her in the stall, gave her a little butte, did her heel up, and she'll be fine. But I didn't want to play with her yesterday, so she had the day off. Victor Cruz was absolutely fantastic, finishing up his mile well. Brody did a good job with him. He looked great. Warwi Yuri, it is that time now. We're going to have to start buckling down on Warwi Yuri. I keep saying we'll give him time. It's middle of March almost. So it's the first week of March. So Warwi Yuri, bigger head pull and Murphy on the inside. We're going to change his shoes a little bit. Mario wants to put egg bars on him up front. He's down in Mario's barn now. I'll indulge for now, and then we'll see how he trots over the next month or so. But he does need to start jogging jogging longer now. He does need to start putting more work in, staying healthy. The reason I moved him out of that barn was like the second or third time he gets sick, and I said, okay, maybe it's the surroundings. We're going to move him. Mario needs a horse. He can get down to Mario's barn. So that's where Warwi Yuri is right now. I know I've made excuses for him. Now I want to see him jog good and start looking like a trotter. We all still got tons of time, but he needs to start looking like a horse now. What a Mission, certainly talk about horses that really didn't look that good over the last month or so. What a Mission looked terrible. Looked great on Wednesday. They did trim him up a little bit on Friday, and you could see him a little tender. Made a break coming out of the last turn. Made a break when I let him sprint down the stretch. Shouldn't be making breaks in the straightaways, but made a tiny little break. So we'll just work on his front feet, but he's come a long way. Whispering Song looks absolutely fantastic. Very, very happy with this filly and how she's looked. And wouldn't it be nice, I can't grade her. I can't judge her because she hasn't done anything. She's making a little noise yesterday, which is odd. We had the entrapment fixed. I'm going to have the vet scope her on Monday and get a real good idea of what is going on. If she's just a little bit sick or something's going on, fine, we'll fix it. You know, we've put her in her stable. I want to see her do well. I want to see her improve and become the horse we want her to be. And whatever time frame that is, fine. Whatever's best for her is great. But I need to know that she's healthy and moving forward in a proper manner. We'll get a good look at her tomorrow when the vet scopes her. And I think I want to scope Mo Power Baby also. I hear a little flutter in her finishing up her mile. So we'll scope them both tomorrow. I don't really think there's anything too serious going on with them. What I was most happy about was a lot of the horses we were looking for more did more yesterday. So a great day in training, a great day with the 2-year-olds, a great drone day. Probably be back in a couple of weeks with another one. There's just so much going on right now. Tons of horses racing, qualifying, getting ready to race, schooling, a lot going on. It's about to get crazy busy here in the next 3 weeks, but that's the job. So with that, I will talk to you all very soon. We still got the barns to talk about. I'll be back in just a minute.